He arrived here at this appeal court in central Paris today with a medical escort. His team are saying that he's suffering from two illnesses, one unidentified, the other is apparently multiple sclerosis, which makes it simply impossible for him to be behind bars from a health point of view. That's not what the prosecution judged a couple of days ago, saying that he was perhaps likely to skip the country and perhaps in a position to put pressure both on his accusers and on witnesses. As you said, all this relates to these preliminary charges, which date back to the start of this month, and since then Ramadan has been behind bars in Fleury-Mérogis. It's quite a notorious prison here in France, in the Paris suburbs, and we're expecting a judgment sometime pretty soon this afternoon as to whether that decision to keep him locked up is validated.
Chris, Tariq Ramadan is the most prominent figure to be held here in France since the start of the Me Too or Balance ton port campaign.
Absolutely, yes. One of his accusers, Henda Ayari, has been doing the rounds, really, of French media now. She's somebody who used to be a niqab-wearing religious ultra-conservative. She's now a non-niqab-wearing women's rights campaigner and ardent advocate of secularism. And she wrote a book which detailed a violent sexual encounter. And she said it was only after the Me Too campaign gained momentum here around the world and here in France that she felt the courage to come out and say that the incident which she was talking about was the one on which she has filed charges, namely these rape accusations against Tariq Ramadan. That's brought matters to a head this time round. As you said, however, Tariq Ramadan has long been a controversial and divisive figure here in France and elsewhere for his supporters. He's exactly what he says he is, a moderate, a reformist, a man who is trying to reconcile Islam and the West, but for his detractors, he's a kind of Trojan horse for more conservative views.